am wearing a special shirt today. This is Mango Season 2024. And all of the varieties that we had on which dates for the whole season. Whoops.
And that's why I didn't want that chair.
It's so good. For someone who wants a special experience. Perfect. Okay, so
Come to the mango farm for a special experience.
Yes. I was close to being on.
We need to be good. We need you on point.
That's right.
Can't break no bones right now.
The season's going to start soon.
So anyway, we have 3 wonderful people who are joining us today, and that's Beth and Rain and Brett. And Brett and Rain are sort of related to each other. And they have come to taste mangoes.
Yay.
Now, yes, they are mangoes, but they're not fresh mangoes because mango season does not start this early. But what we did last season is we sliced and froze a bunch of mangoes. Yeah, I know. It's my. I'm still working past the earlier experience.
That's why she has us here.
Yeah,
We need
good
to
ones. That's some good names.
Yeah. We have a bunch of mangoes that have been frozen until last night. And then they were thawed in a refrigerator and they are still cold. And so we thought we would try these mangoes to see what kind of flavor they have.
And texture.
Compared to fresh, when they were fresh?
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're going to be different.
And obviously you've done this before.
Not so much. This is sort of new
I've done it
territory.
a little bit at home.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you've had a mango from a year prior.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I've pretty much every year I do
Gotcha.
this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, we have, I mean,
You got some good names.
they're not
I
a
see,
whole lot of you can't get fat on this particular
Have
experience.
a nice taste.
But we do
It's a
have.
Valentine's Day
Treat.
treat. Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I am going to put 2 slices. There's one for Rain. You sort of got a little wimpy slice. Let me put a little bit
That's
more
fine.
on there
Okay,
for
thank
you.
Heck yeah.
And
Don't waste it.
Thank you.
there. And so
We have Chris's best cutlery today.
I know. Bring out the family heirlooms.
Dad, I can't get it.
What is this one?
Well, do you have any idea of what it might taste like?
You know, the
I-
beginning of every season, there's only 2 mangoes I can identify.
It is good.
Your
It's
friend
delicious. Yeah, this is not Glen though.
Uh-huh.
It's delicious, and I would eat this any day, anytime. What do you think?
That's really good.
Glenn. So how does it compare to, in general, a fresh mango?
Completely different.
Well, it's juicier.
It's more
it's
softer.
Probably soft,
It's
yeah.
very softer and more tender. Almost like some tuna, the raw tuna that goes on sushi, like that texture. But
We're
it
making
tastes-
mango sushi.
It tastes completely different. It does has a very sweet, rich.
Do you know what it is?
I have no idea.
Okay, so here's the thing. If I try to eat my frozen mangoes a little less thawed, so they have some more firmness to them. But if you were using that to put into a mango crisp, or mango muffins,
That'll be
or
good.
mango scones, or mango smoothie, you have an absolute
You'll be in
winner.
heaven.
The
Yeah.
taste is amazing. It's a strong flavor, and the texture is just typical of a thawed mango, or any thawed fruit loses its oomph. You know.
Yeah, I mean, definitely changes because, the cells are not made for freezing.
Right.
And so they sort of change a lot. That was 015.
Oh, I have no idea what that
Oh,
is.
15's good. I had a couple of that. A couple of them.
So,
It's very good.
She's not going to tell us the name of it before we taste it. She's going to torment us.
yeah, I know.
That looks good.
I mean, you don't come over
looks
here
like
for a
it.
good time. You come here to be tormented, right?
Well, I actually come over for the dogs, but that's okay.
I know. If it weren't for the dogs, we'd never see you.
Well, you would see
I'm
me
gonna
during
give this one
mango
over here and
season.
get 2 for you.
That one looks nice.
This one is a little firmer.
Yeah, I can tell. That's what I like.
Okay, there we go.
This doesn't have a strong flavor, and it's a little tart.
I like this one.
Good job.
I didn't say I didn't like it.
This is a good one.
Oh, that's very
You want to try it?
I've tried it.
This is perfect
Ooh.
for muffins
Sour.
or a crisp because it's got a little bit of tartness to it. I'll take the rest of this. No, it's really good, and the texture is better than the previous one.
Yeah, this
kinda
one is really
sour.
good. This
We
one I
should
could
be
eat.
keeping track of taste and texture.
This one is
That we're
perfect.
letting the camera keep track.
God.
So
Sweet
that
tart, no.
is
Fruit punch.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow.
I
that was
love
good.
that one.
Okay.
It's so
Yeah, you
good.
love
Can
the
I
fruit
have another
punches.
piece of fruit?
That was good.
you have to see
Not
how
the less ripe, even more ripe.
That is the less ripe, right?
Thank you.
That's how that one honestly is really good. Thank you.
It has its firmness.
That piece.
Because fruit
Yeah,
punch
it's
is
just
one of my favorites.
Daddy,
And
no, that's mine.
So, on to our next little experiment. Oops,
yeah, okay.
Thank you.
one more here. And
Okay, this is familiar.
Sounds actually very good.
That one is good. That has a nice
It's on the tip of my
old
tongue.
school taste. Galen, like my dad's best friend, Galen.
do you know that for sure?
No, but it reminds me of an old school OG. I call that the OG classic. A Galen is just. It reminds me of a Galen. Looks like a Galen. The long pieces.
I
of
don't
it.
know. I think I'm tending towards agreeing with him.
You both are right.
That's a good mango. Did you try it?
Yeah.
If I
it's
didn't
so
know
good.
Glenn, I would.
Oh, sorry.
All your customers that know that Glenn is my favorite would be like, "What is wrong with her?"
Yep, that was very popular mango last season, right?
Is this a new one?
No, I was
Okay.
just.
But
yeah, making
Glenn was
sure they
popular
didn't pass
last
out
season.
Yeah. Very nice season for Glenn. Okay, these look like they might have aged differently from the.
Oh, I wonder if this is a Thai mango. Some of those do age differently.
In a good way or bad way?
We'll let you be the judge of that.
Yeah. I can
Taste
tell.
is in the eye of the.
I don't know if taste is in the eye of the beholder. You taste things differently than I do, if that's the case.
I don't
Oh.
care for this one.
I like it. It's different.
I have no idea what it is. It's a
I like
little too
that.
overripe for me.
A little tangerine taste.
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely different.
That is actually very good.
It's not.
It's very different
Yeah, it is.
when it's
Yeah.
not frozen.
I can't place it. This is probably not one I would choose to freeze.
Well, especially now that you.
Well,
you've tasted
no, I mean
it.
the fruit punch and the Glen. I have frozen both of those, and happily, I really was happy with them. I remember coming to you about the fruit punch, but I can't remember flavors from year to year.
So, this one is St. Maui.
Same now. Those were amazing.
Yeah,
last
I
season.
mean, great fruit. Just very complex flavor, and we just
The
that
ST
was
Maui's, those were good.
really nice.
They're the big round ones.
Yeah, but doesn't hold up very well to freezing.
So if you freeze it, it would have to be when it's less ripe
Oh, my God.
for St. Maui. That's the thing. It
Yeah,
would have to
probably,
be
yeah.
You want
less
to freeze it
ripe.
when it's like green and hard. You're saying.
No, not
No,
green
not-
and hard. Just not.
Soft.
Not.
I mean,
It has to be
Did
that.
you
that
freeze these soft or hard?
well, they were not
Yeah.
hard, but
They
they were
weren't-
not completely
God.
ripe.
Gotcha.
You want her up?
Like
Yeah.
2 days before ripening.
Right.
My
And
nails are scratching.
Oh,
a
sorry
mix.
about that.
It's okay.
Some of them
This is
it
good
varies
notes
a
Two
for
lot.
next, so you know
kitties.
which one you maybe
They
freeze in a
just
couple
came
days
on
more.
today.
Serge was telling me he froze a bunch of mangoes. And what you're saying, the fruit he froze and he's telling me that you have to eat it like there's a timeline to eat it. Right when you take it out or something. He was saying.
Well, I do, like I was saying before, I do like
That
it
one
a
looks
little
good,
bit
though, right
more
there.
frozen.
Thank you.
But I do think the ST Maui could be, if it was frozen, a little less ripe. You know how some of the mangoes,
That's not coconut cream, is it?
they're perfect and then they cross a line very quickly?
Oh God.
Wow. What's the matter?
You like it?
I really like this one. I do taste the coconut. And again, I have no idea what it is.
I'm not a huge fan of that.
That one's good. They're all good to me. They're different. This is definitely a different mango. When you're freezing them, you're getting a more of a richer taste in the mangoes rather than not light and tart. You're getting more of the richer, the intense
and
flavors.
smoother,
smoother, way
flesh.
smoother.
You know,
Yeah, reminds you of.
yeah, it just sort of melts in your mouth.
It does.
I would just say though, about both of these, they would still be amazing in muffins or scones or a crisp. I like if they're a firmer, I guess you have to find the balance with the particular mango, just like people like it at different levels of ripeness. I think you would like the frozen one having been frozen at different levels of ripeness because it freezes differently. And that it's also, what does the person want to do with it? Most people that freeze mangoes are doing it for baking and for smoothies. What other possible scenarios would we have where we would want to do that?
Yeah, I think mostly smoothies because when you do freeze something, it causes cell damage, and so it's not going to be the same as using
These
fresh
would go
fruit.
good in mango muffins because
Yeah.
when you have a nice muffin, you love that nice cold,
Yeah.
smooth,
Or just
soft type.
Putting it
This would-
over some food that like
Fish.
for over pancakes.
Yo,
you know,
this would-
just-
Or if you're having lentils and rice, are you kidding? The mango,
It
but
sounds good. This would go good with pancakes.
oh, for sure, we
We
use
do a
them.
lot of-
we
yeah,
do.
I
Yeah,
could-
we use them in pancakes for sure. So in that sense, any of the ones, even the ones that might not have been my favorite, I still think would be good for that. But just like we like to eat some mangoes
Would you
better
cook
than
these
others.
in the pancake batter or put them on top after you cook it?
Well, I was
I'd put
thinking
them
of
in
just
the
putting them on top because
top.
you know
I'll put
I
these
put them in the batter.
But
Yeah.
In the batter.
In the batter, you're
that nice
adding
warm-
a lot of liquid to the batter, and
Gotcha.
so that
I'm gonna try
can
these.
throw things off. Like if you add blueberries, they're great in pancakes
They
because
are.
they've got the little skin on them, and
Yeah,
it
not-
bursts, but it's not a real liquidy fruit.
Right, and this is liquidy.
I'm sure that this would make
Kind of expand.
Yeah, it would make a fine tasting thing, but it just might be a little bit more
messy.
more flow to it than you might expect.
You can put it in a sieve before you put them in your batter and get some of the liquid out.
You're kidding? You
No.
could do that?
Yes, you can. And you heard it here first, because I've done it.
What variety is it that you just gave them? You didn't say.
Well, did we have any guess?
This is definitely a
No idea.
Saitan.
Familiar.
saitan.
See,
Yep.
I don't think I
she's
even tried
giving
that
me-
one even before.
I only know 2 of these mangoes. All the other ones so far.
I've tried every one before, but this one. I've never tried a satay. Did we have that one last season?
Yeah, it's in the
And,
Nam Doc Mai
Okay,
family.
I stayed away from the
Yeah.
Nam Doc Mais. I love Nam Doc Mais, but I stay with that
See,
family.
I
Nam
mean-
Doc Mais are amazing.
She's okay with that.
Oh my God, Lola. I was calling one of my cats Sadie for a while after she passed. I was like,
There we
Okay.
go.
and for the next adventure, thank you.
That one looks good.
Smells good.
This one reminds me of the fruit punch.
How?
The way it looks, the color of it.
True. That's good.
It's not a fruit cocktail, is it? God damn, that one's good. It's been the best one.
I haven't heard from Beth yet.
That was good.
It's tart
Doesn't taste.
and delicious, but I have no idea what
It's
it
a little bit firmer than some of the other ones.
is. It's firm
after
like the
freezing.
fruit punch was.
Yeah. That is Fairchild.
Fairchild. That was good. Fairchilds are nice. That's a good one. What family is the Fairchild from? So, kind of from like the fruit punch?
It's an old variety. It was brought in by David Fairchild, and so that's why it was named that.
Where's he from?
But it was, I think he got it from Panama, as I recall. Just one of those old timies that has stood the test of time.
That's a very good one.
You like the last one, the Fairchild? I should have started writing these down so that I would remember.
Oh,
This
yeah.
one is much softer.
I mean, you knew there would be a quiz at the end, right?
Is this coconut cream?
No.
It's straight
coconut?
like a coconut.
Oh, I don't like
Right?
coconut.
I don't taste coconut in it.
You don't?
You know, it tastes tropical. It's definitely it almost tastes like a.
I don't taste coconut.
What do you taste? What comes to your mind when you taste that? What's the first thing you think of?
I don't know.
What's the first thing you think of? What fruit? What flavor thinks of you?
It's like a little bit of coconut. Not a lot. That's actually so good, though.
Which is that one?
It's not a lot of coconut.
I think we already did this one, but we'll see.
What did you just give them?
Well, that was, I think, State Secret, right? No, that was Sugarloaf.
Ooh, that's why it has that.
Another
such
one
a
that I
sweet
don't know
taste.
I remember the first couple of seasons I came here, and you had all the descriptions out on the mangoes, and this one would say coconut.
That one's good.
Never tasted coconut, but this one I tasted coconut.
This isn't. Almost has like a lemony. A lemonish.
The other one?
Lemon zest. Lemon. It's not a lemony, is it?
Nope.
Those lemonish ones were amazing.
I like it a lot. It's very mild.
That is
mild.
very good.
So, that was Fruit Punch.
That was fruit punch again?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's a different
I'm very
taste.
surprised.
This was more ripe than the
More-
other one was.
that's why.
And so we did two different samples to see how the different
Very
ripeness,
interesting.
stacks up against
Did you
each
freeze
other.
any lemonishes?
We had Piña Colada.
Remember those lemonishes you had were amazing this past season? Are you selling those trees yet?
Man, you
God.
don't follow us very much.
I've been tax season.
Wait a minute. It's only February.
For me, it starts in December.
And he took a Friday afternoon off to be with all of us.
Fridays are usually the slow day. Everyone wants to go to the bar for happy hour.
2 pieces, so this goes over
That
here.
looks good.
Yes.
Oh, the top one.
I think we need to do something a little bit more exciting right now. We're kind of...
That one is really good. That has a nice, soft, mild.
That tastes so good.
Take another.
Oh, I didn't give myself one.
It's not a
Yeah,
pina
so-
colada, right? No?
Here's the thing. Since you've tuned in to this video, I just love mangoes. I like them fresh, and apparently now I like them all frozen. But I would say
better frozen.
that if you're going to freeze mangoes,
frozen.
you need to step one step back from perfect ripeness of when you would eat it.
Yep.
I think you need to back it off.
And that's true with all fruit
All
that
fruit.
I know of. Is like when it's perfectly ripe, you have to pretty much eat it right then.
Yep.
But if you put it in a chilled situation, and it's the ripening continues, it just slows down.
Yeah, can I have another piece of that one?
No.
She treats me like this all the time.
But so anyway, that's the case with avocados. They
Thank you.
done a lot of research on that, and often we'll have avocado in the refrigerator for, at a commercial level for 3 months before it hits the shelf.
I can't eat fresh avocado.
You don't like
Oh my God, it's my
avocado?
favorite thing to eat.
I love fresh.
They were
Yeah.
$3.75 each at Whole Foods 2 days ago.
Don't you sell
You bought them out?
avocados? Were they good? Do the organic ones or non-organic?
Organic.
Organic.
Wait, you don't like avocados?
Yeah, we've planted a bunch
Okay,
more
what is this one?
avocado trees. Well, do we have any guesses as far as what that last
That
one
one I
Is-
really.
I don't know, but I
No
really
idea.
like that.
It was very good.
That
was
was
good, though.
Marko,
Ooh, Marko.
one of our varieties here. Got about 11 varieties, I think, that we've come up with so far, and it looks like we might have a few more first-time fruiters to taste this year. So that will be fun.
Thank you. Did you want to try any of them, Mari?
Thank you so much. There you go, honey. This one looks like it's nice.
I might need to use my knife.
Is that one good?
Yeah, this one's good. This has a nice orangey.
Oh, it's sour.
That's what I like.
Wow.
That does have orange. Like a
Again.
orangey taste.
It's like its own thing. It's almost not even fair to compare it to a fresh fruit, just because
Yeah, you can't.
they each have a really delicious flavor. Depends what you're doing. This does have the orangey thing.
It's nice. This one's nice. Has a nice
Yeah.
tartness, sweetness
It's
that
A
comes.
lot
Very
of punch to it.
Yeah, I like that. I like how it has a mixture of the tartness and the sweetness and a tropical.
So that was Pina Colada.
That pina colada tastes good.
Doesn't taste
I like that
anything
pina
like pina
colada.
We
colada.
had some pinas last year,
But I'm not sure if the
Yeah,
fruit
bunch
itself
of
really
pina
tastes
coladas.
like Pina Colada either.
right?
It sounds really good, though.
It sounds good.
I don't know. Beth is bustling in on your territory here.
What do you mean?
No, she can. She can almost on me right now. She's fine.
Okay, I'll just
I
sit
just-
here,
yeah,
and you can
it-
just reach across the
Yeah,
table.
I know. It's coming. It's
Mm.
coming.
Trying to be helpful. And what does she do? She makes fun
This
of me.
is
Oh, thanks so much,
Oh.
Chris.
it just very smooth and creamy.
It is.
It's not a coconut cream.
Nope. We did not have coconut cream in any of these.
Actually, don't.
It's not a lemon zest.
What do you think, Beth?
It does taste lemony, but I don't particularly care for it.
It has almost a lemony. It's almost has
But
the lemony
there's
look.
one of your lemon ones that are like the most popular mango that I don't care for. So
But the lemon-ish or the lemon zest.
I
Those
can't remember which one.
We had so many lemon zests and lemonish last.
But I'll keep
They
eating
were
it.
so good. That one's really, this one is really good.
Let's see. This piece is a different ripeness.
This one I could eat this one again. That one was good.
Yeah, if I
Here's
have.
my piece.
So, as you know, if it's ripe and it's in my hand, it is my favorite mango. And this one, like, if this was the one I had, I'd be like, oh my god, I'm going to make a crisp, I'm going to make muffins, and it would be, like, perfect. But if I had to choose, then this probably wouldn't be the one I would choose if I had variety to choose from.
Yeah, and of course,
But
what
I'm gonna
you're-
eat it anyway.
You're tasting is the frozen version. Frozen
And that
thawed
frozen version tastes good.
Yeah, and
Would it be?
so I wouldn't use it for baking at all because of having been frozen. But I know that you bake all sorts of things with mangoes. At least I keep hearing that. This is Lemon-esh.
Ooh, I was close. I knew it was a lemon-ish.
Yeah, I know. You're right on there.
I knew we had that lemon lashes were a top. Was a favorite this past season. It was a killer mango.
Well, I'll let you in on a little secret. We don't have a second refrigerator in the place where we live now, but I have been planning on getting a freezer just for mangoes.
Yep.
So we'll see.
Somebody I know is thinking that they don't have enough freezer space for mango season, and they are going to probably get one of the small standalone freezers that has the top like that,
you just open it.
and then put it on the patio.
What do you think is the best time when you freeze a mango to eat it? Right when it comes out, or let it thaw out like this? What do you prefer?
Well,
It depends
I
what
think
you're doing with it.
it's like having a smoothie versus a popsicle.
Right,
kind of
whatever you
thing,
like.
yeah.
What do you prefer?
I have a hard time ranking mango anything because I like them all.
Right. You're a mango nut.
Yep.
Join the club.
Yeah, back when I had more time, I dehydrated lots of mango and other fruit. That's
I noticed
really
you've been
nice, too.
slacking.
Yeah, I know, I have been. I'm using this excuse of being
What about
busy.
the customer that used to dehydrate mangoes and bring them here? What happened? Do you see her anymore?
No, I'm trying to think of who that is, but yeah.
I have her name somewhere. I'll look it up.
Okay, yeah, well, so let's sort of rank what you remember out of this
The
experience.
first fruit punch was good. I didn't prefer
Yeah,
like the
that was-
second one that was more ripe.
Yeah,
The Pina Colada was good. The Glen was really good. The Thai one was not all that.
like the Marko a lot.
The Marko was good.
Yeah, the Markos.
And
Probably the fruit punch, the first fruit punch was probably my favorite.
Fairchild.
Fairchild was good. I wasn't crazy about the Sugarloaf either. The Sugarloaf was too sweet. Frozen.
I love how he remembers all this. I'm going to say, so my experience is that all your
Glen was good. The Glen was a banger. That was a banger.
I had
That's
to
a banger.
feed you a line there. Okay, go ahead.
I think that all the mangoes. Oh, she gave me permission to speak. All the mangoes were delicious, and I'm more right now evaluating texture. So I would freeze them sooner in their ripeness. Like that day that you're going, is it ready? Do I need to wait another day? That's probably when
it's a little
I
bit
would.
too firm now. Perfect.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, it's
That makes
kind of like
sense.
that. That moment where you think, okay,
Because you
it's
still
gonna
want them a
be-
little harder, you're trying to say?
Yes, because I would like it to be less.
So you want to kind of freeze them when they're kind of almost hard, you're saying?
No,
No?
I think there's the sweet spot right before.
Well,
there's
you
certain.
probably, for some of the varieties, you can start to smell the fruit, but it's not soft.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to freeze it when they're soft. They definitely have to be firm and tight.
And I think it's different, just as each mango is different at its ripeness, at its perfect ripeness, and just as each of us like each mango at a different level of ripeness. I think if you have a favorite mango, and you know when it's perfectly ripe, that day before.